play, and the timer's right there. Look at that. In 29 minutes, you're going to want to skip ahead 29 minutes if you're watching this later. I'll try to add a timestamp below. If I forget to, that's just a good, way to track it. Skip 29 minutes ahead. This is State of Play Japan. Be a heavy focus on Japanese games partners and the Asian market, and it will be in Japanese with English subtitles. So we're going to do our best to watch this commentate. It could be surprising. There could be some surprises there. There's some wild theories floating around out there. I am going to end the previous stream and bring folks over with Redirect. We did a State of Play waiting room, and it was a really, really good time, and I appreciate you guys being there for that. You guys hit an insane member goal. Well, not goal, I'm sorry. Here, let me reset this to get the timer off there. We no longer need the timer because we've got one on the screen. Okay, so we're at 456 already on the week for members. If we hit 500, my wife and I do an Arc Raiders stream on Friday night. If you guys go beyond that and hit stretch, we'll do an Arc Raiders community stream on Saturday. So feel free to go crazy. The thing you should go crazy the most on right now, though, is the like button. All right? Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you hitting like. It helps the video find more folks. If you're watching in all the other places, which currently right now we are also on the purple platform, you can support me over there with your primes if you pay for Amazon Prime. We do have a little contest between the platforms, but YouTube's handedly winning that right now. Sorry, I was just making sure everything's in order. I was checking the back end of Twitch-a-rooney. 200 people here already. Make sure and hit that like button. Try and get us the first 100 likes. Greatly appreciate it. Redirect didn't work. I am sorry. I don't have any control over that. It's usually pretty reliable. Well, it's been more reliable lately, I should say. Lolo, I'm going to need you to go ahead and read the subtitles out loud for those of us not looking at the screen. I don't know what that would do to the viewing experience. I know you're being somewhat tongue-in-cheek, but I know you're being somewhat tongue-in-cheek, but I don't know. Also, Happy Veterans Day. Yes, I said my Happy Veterans Day at the beginning of the stream earlier today, but we can always say it again. Happy Veterans, and thank you to all the veterans that are out there. Hopefully you had a good day. It's a little cold in a lot of the states now, so I don't know if you're grilling out, chilling out, whatever you're doing. Did Lono go through the last few questions that were asked? I did not. I don't have a way of pulling them up right now. That'd be awful. You trying to read under pressure? I've done that. I mean, I've done that before. I'd never worked with the teleprompter before, and I had to when I did the shoutcasting of Fortnite in New York City for the Intel game night. And they were like, "You've never used a teleprompter before?" I was like, "No." They didn't believe me. They thought I was lying. Sign language interpreter. I can't do that. That is not something I'm able to do. We were actually around people growing up that were fluent in sign language. Never picked it up myself, though. Any games you're looking forward to showing up? I don't go into these events with wish lists and hopes. I don't do that because it ends up being completely out of left field. I don't have any predictions. No, I just don't know. I mean, Team Asobi could be there because with PlayStation now marketing and pushing into China pretty heavily, they could really want to double down on like Astrobot. I think the PlayStation Portal could be there because they just added the cloud play. There was a cloud play beta up to now, but now you can play games on the cloud that you own. I have like over 200 games I can stream on my portal without my PlayStation being turned on. Meaning for $200 you can subscribe to PlayStation Premium and like never need a PlayStation, which could really help them in the Japanese market especially. So PlayStation Portal could be there. Yeah, Where Winds Meet, Phantom Blade Zero could be there. A heavy push on anything that's going to resonate with Japan, Korea, or China, whether it's live service games or the Portal or, Astrobot could be there and get a big push because Astrobot, I think, really vibes with, that culture. And again, they're a big push into China now. Yo, it's good, Captain Steve. I think the Portal will be the primary focus of this event, considering handheld gaming is huge in Japan. I don't think it's an accident, Broken Messiah, that they just added that cloud feature to the device, like, a week ago, right before this event. I don't think that's an accident. Yeah, I said that earlier. I think Marvel Tokone Fighting Souls will be here. Yes, I think Marvel Tokone Fighting Souls will be here. So, guys, if you don't mind, as you come in, hit the like button. Try to get us our first 100 likes. This is a new stream. We came over from the waiting room. Help us kind of spin this stream up and get some momentum here. That's why I don't think the cross-buy button showing up was an accident. What do you think the cross-buy button is related to? Do you think they're also going to announce the launcher like you said earlier, Rope? I don't know about all that. Honestly, with the cloud update, the Portal is now one of my travel devices besides the Switch. The device, like, I argued it quadrupled in value. I mean, it's $200. Like, it went from being a remote play device to being a cloud device, and the library of games you can play on it is huge. The coincidences are suspicious. I certainly won't try to deny that. The coincidences are suspicious. They launched the thing for the Portal. Cross-buy shows up. And then all of a sudden, for what, the first time ever, they do a State of Play Japan? They've never done this before, to my knowledge. If they have, it predates my coverage of, like, Variety. Can you please read my last message? I just came from work. Did you see the sales numbers of Ghost of Yotei? I thought it flopped. Yeah, it didn't flop. It sold 3.3 million copies in 30 days. Ghost of Tsushima sold 5 million in 4 months. So, Yotei's got more than half of that in 1 month. I would say that's pretty impressive. A Japan region locked PS5 coming? I just don't think so. I don't think they've done well in Japan with the PlayStation 5, Paul. I think their push in Japan will be the Portal. Or a better version of the Portal. Nintendo did the same. Nintendo also sold a Switch to like 1 in every 4 people in Japan. Their saturation in Japan is a lot healthier, so it made more sense to create a, lower cost, lower production cost, cheaper, affordable version there. They do very well there. PlayStation's not done nearly as well there. I think those things are very different. The companies are very different in how they've done in Japan. I was at the pawn shop yesterday looking for a 3DS, and someone walked in asking about a Portal. First time I'd seen someone IRL even talk about it. I think the Portal's about to blow up. I told people it might be a hot ticket item this holiday, especially if they do any kind of a price reduction on it. I don't know if they're going to, but for $200, man, what a great little device. As long as you've got good internet. I've been playing Ball Pit on it just to test it. It's great. It's like, that's 3.3 million with no 30% going to another platform. Oh, for sure. It's only available on their platform. There are multi-plat games that sell 3 million in the opening month, and they celebrate that. This game's not multi-plat. Yotei's on one platform. Like, if you want to see me break down the the argument that they're all going to trot out now, which is the attach rate argument. Anytime that's come up, I've just utterly destroyed that, because if you argue that attach rate of a game, means it's a failure, that means like every multi-plat game ever is an abysmal failure, because it's available to be purchased by infinitely more people than one platform. Like, there's way more gamers on a multi-plat game potentially be able to buy it than the 85 million PlayStation 5s. So, according to Google, this is the first ever Japan State of Play. I thought so, because when I looked for it, this is the only one I found. I couldn't find anything else for State of Play Japan. What type of screen does the Portal have? It has an LED, so they could certainly launch an OLED model. Maybe new stuff for the Wi-Fi. I don't know. True SSJ Havoc with 36 months and a VIP. I hit 3 years. Didn't even know it. Wow, I made my milestone. Good to see PlayStation starting to do more in Japan. I'm getting a Portal. On topic. Thanks, Lono, for the entertainment and community. That's very kind, True SSJ. Thank you. And that pushes the total to 457. That's just awesome, guys. If you guys hit 500 on a week, we do a Friday night stream. You guys are practically going to hit that on a Tuesday. I don't even know what to say. When does it start? It's on the screen, Hilberg. 18 minutes, brother. $50 million to create, then make $230 million. How in the frick can people say flop? You need to realize that they know what they're saying is false. Their currency is not honesty or accuracy. Their currency is attention. Like, they don't have anything else. They just do stuff for attention. That's all they've got. So it's like a kid that'll lie and throw a tantrum if it gets him attention. It's the same psychology. It's like they know what they're saying is not true. They don't care. Looking at attach rate is something that starts with Xbox fans trying to downplay PlayStation exclusives. It's a bad faith argument, and it's intellectually bankrupt, and it doesn't hold any water at all. It's absolutely buffoonery. Yo, T-Bone with a 5-bomb gets us to 462. Thank you so much, sir. They were excited about everybody running to tell them they were wrong. It's engagement. That's right. That's exactly right. Like, they don't care. If you come and you yell at them in their comments or you reply to their tweets and you say you were wrong, you're stupid, they love that. They don't freaking care. It's like Batman punching the Joker. You're not achieving anything. It doesn't work. It's what they want. You know what Steam could do that would be the ultra troll? Find a way to stream your Steam games to the portal. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor on the couch. That'd be so good. That'd be good. I want Deep Rock Galactic Survivor on PlayStation so bad. Could we get 20 more likes on the video, y'all? This is our second stream of the day, and it really, really helps us when we are having a strong like push the minute we start. They have to give me a handheld that can play games natively before I buy one. Until then, I'm going to keep using my Ally to remote play the PlayStation. That's fair. You have a solution. So I think the native handheld, though, is probably late next year, is my guess. No. Yeah, no, late 2027, sorry. I think next year is the better portal. If you guys are just tuning in, we're getting ready to watch the State of Play. It goes live in 15 minutes. Hope we see more Little Devil inside. I keep forgetting about that game. I forgot. Everybody, I keep forgetting about that game, dude. What happened? Where did it go? Where did it go, dude? Brooklyn Messiah says, You would think that Microsoft would be doing a much better job with xCloud than Sony is doing with PS Now, considering they push cloud gaming way more than Sony. Yeah, first time chatter. Yo, it's good, Amir. I missed your chat. Sorry. You said maybe a new trailer for RE9. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Thanks for being here. It's possible. The puppet boxing. Oh, I love the puppet boxing game. It looks so good. Way too many to keep track of. It's true. There's just too many. There's too many. Sony doesn't really push things. They just put them on the shelf for you to buy. Anyone else sick of seeing RE9? I'm not sick of seeing it, but I definitely think we've seen a lot. We have seen a lot. I mean, we've seen a lot of footage of the day. Well, maybe not a whole lot of gameplay, like a gameplay montage that, you know. Kind of hope to see more Intergalactic to Heretic Prophet. This is probably not the place for Naughty Dog to appear if they're focusing on the Asian market. Going to be a lot of Chinese and Japanese developers, I would assume. Korean developers, maybe, as well. Any surprise announcements, you know, about like existing property, big first party property? I don't know. I don't know about that. Never had any of the PlayStation handhelds. Never had the desire as a kid. Now that I'm in my 30s, I like laying in bed. Yeah. Makes me think of that creator on the old TikTok. He's like, you know what really rips right now, dude, now that I'm older? Just laying in my bed, bro. It just rips. He's such a nut. Stellar Blade 2 is not a bad prediction. They've basically confirmed they're making it, but like maybe an official trailer. Thought I saw Astrobot DLC. I could see some kind of a DLC push as well as like a bundle. Yeah. Soup. Yeah, he did one on Soup. It was so funny. He is so funny. Expect anime games? Oh, yeah. What about the one? What's the GTA waifu game that, like, they've copied all the animations were directly from Spider-Man? What's that game called? I wonder if it'll be there. Why did you start a new stream? I was cleaning house, so I didn't see. That's how we've always done this, is that instead of making somebody watch like a 7-hour past broadcast to get to this, they can watch this, you know, later. And it's like 2 hours or like an hour. Yeah, Ananta? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ananta. Yo, and Member Plus renewal from Enjoy, 29 months. Is FromSoft going to be there for real? That's the rumor. Let me tell you guys the rumor that I heard that looks somewhat believable. From Software will be there. Pocket Pair will be there. Team Ninja will be there. Bandai Namco. Arc Systems, the Marvel Tokon fighting guys. Koei Tecmo. Europe. Square Enix. Yeah. Those are some of the ones I saw on an image that look somewhat legitimate. Lulan. Is that the one we recently saw that was like a top-down action game that looked kind of wild? The last thing they could do to make me happy would be to be able to download PS3 games on the PS5 and the PS6. Thank you guys for over 100 likes. Thank you for tuning in for this co-stream of the State of Play Japan event. We already did a waiting room. I appreciate you being here for the official event as well. I keep it safe for work. If you subscribe to my channel, I do daily talk shows throughout the week about gaming news. I have no idea what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We will see where we end up. And Stone Spire is going to gift 2 members. I know what this man does. He's going to bump this to 465. He wants a 10 bomb to 475 because then I have to gift a member. And there it is, 465. So we are 10 members away from me owing you guys a member. Every 25, I gift 1. So whether Twitch does it or YouTube does it, somebody's getting a member if that happens. Stone Spire absolutely loves to set up the dunkers. Koei Tecmo, Arc Systems, From Software, Pocket Pair, Square Enix, Serafini Productions, Team Ninja, Spike, Chunsoft, 91 Act, and Bandai Namco. Yeah, there's a list. And a 10 bomb comes in from Pathalon Phoenix. Boom. He secures it. Thank you so much, Pathalon. I owe you guys a member. Let me do that now. If you are one of the lucky ones that got a gifted member from me or got a gifted member from Pathalon, we appreciate you being here, man. Oops, sorry. I need to mute Firefox. Oops-a-daisy. Can't have that coming through. There we go. Remember getting. Boom. But Twitch is still a part of the battle today with a 5 bomb coming in from Alex, setting up. Got to reload the setup, my man. We are now exactly 20 away from the next milestone. Thank you so much for that setup, Alex. 480. We are 20 away from hitting the weekly goal on a Tuesday. Jiminy Christmas. If you like this song right now, it's I Want Baby Yoda as My Child. It's an original synthwave song that my daughter wrote the lyrics to. I'm not kidding. That is the truth. Koei Tecmo Team Ninja will probably show off the new Dynasty Warriors game remaster. Neo 3 will be there. Square Enix will show Octopath Traveler 0, maybe whatever Yokotaro is working on. You hope Sony surprises you. A new Ace Combat game would be Ace. Hey, I see what you did there. It's very funny. Captain of the Steves. Onimusha? Yeah, Onimusha could be there. That's true. I forgot about Onimusha. That one looks really good. Phantom Blade 0 will be there. Tides of Annihilation will be there. Stellar Blade 2 might show up. All good predictions, boys. We're 6.5 minutes away from the show starting. 6.5 minutes away. Why does she want a kid when she's dying from not having a phone? That's right. How long is this? Over 40 minutes. Over 40 minutes. That's how long it's going to be. Hope Game Freak shows up with more Beasts of Reincarnation. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's like the game from the Pokemon guys that looks crazy. Amir says, maybe we might get to see Leon from RE9. People have been kind of waiting to see if he gets his own trailer, Amir. Yeah. I've seen that prediction quite a bit. Yes. Yeah, Barrier. Somebody particularly complimented the thumbnails for the Nights with Madam, and I was like, "Oh, Barrier does that." Any predictions or hopefuls? A lot of predictions in chat already. I mean, I'm not really hopeful because I don't have a long history with like more like Japanese or like more Asian focused games. So the show will start at 10 p.m. London time for me. Well, hello to London. Hopefully you're cozied up with a nice cup at the end of the day. And over here in Kentucky, it's chilly. I'm in my basement, and we're ready. What Xbox game shows up? Oh, I don't think there's any Xbox games at this. I don't think so. I think it's going to be mostly like Japanese, Korean, and Chinese developers. Oh yeah, Scalebound will be here. Oh, stop it. Would love to get a date for Phantom Blade Zero. I think it's a little bit early for a release date for Phantom Blade Zero, but I hear you. I think it's a little early. I feel like that's something for like Game Awards. You know? Guys, make sure as you are piling in, you are hitting that like button. We try to get us to 200 likes before the show starts. There's almost 400 of you here. Thanks for a great turnout. It's starting in 3 minutes. Thank you for all the support today, both with memberships, super chats, likes, chat activity. Even if you've just been lurking all day, that is super helpful to what I do. Thank you for doing that. Scalebound rip. Yeah. Rest in pieces. Rest in peppers. Stellar Blade 2 tease. They pretty much confirmed that they're making Stellar Blade, so they could do an official trailer, though. Lone, I've been playing a game called Ball Pit, so addictive. I already have over 20 hours in Ball Pit, Steve, and it's fantastic. I remember seeing that at a future game show, and I know from Devolver, I knew it was going to be good. Like, so creative, so addicting, very fun. I got a little bit, checked on the fungal level, and then I unlocked the ability to go in with 2 people, and then it kind of switched over into being fun again. It was getting a little bit stressful on the fungal level with all the shrooms and the red attacks, the red circle attacks. But then I got the ability to go in with 2 people, so I've been having a ball with it. Ha ha ha! Get it, ball? Anyway. Damien says, somebody hit the 20 so I can gift my measly 1. I don't want to ruin it. Guys, Damien is asking for somebody to do a 20 bomb to 500. I tell you what, band together, you could do 5s, 10s, This guy wants to do a single and he doesn't want to ruin it. We need something like Sleeping Dogs. DMG is trying to summon a 50 bomb on Twitch, spamming the farty bomb emote. My son calls 50 bombs farty bomb. Here, let me switch the music to them. Let me do this as well. Hang on. The music is going to mute and come back twice. I'm just going to do this so that it's synced up. I basically reset the sound device. Sometimes the microphone is finicky. So, there we go. Here we go. If I bump the mouse, player controls won't come up. Hey, how are you, Sean? It has been a while. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. What's going on? What's going on, man? No, that's not DMG from Bungie. He doesn't hang out here, brother. So I can't read that, folks.
皆さん おはようございます。ステイトオブプレイ日本をご覧いただきありがとうございます。本日 MC を務めます梶裕貴です。今回はステイトオブプレイの特別編として日本やアジア初のゲームにスポットを当ててお届けします。大人気シリーズの最新作から個性豊かなインディータイトルまで最新情報をたっぷりご紹介します。ドラゴンクエスト7リイマジンドからスタートです。
We made a promise to solve the world's mysteries, didn't we?
I know I'd regret missing out on the fun far more than any bother we might get ourselves into.
I haven't thought about it really. I should try doing all the things that humans do.
To find my own purpose. Something only I can do.
Did he prevail? Doth he yet rule over this realm?
This is the stuff! You and me battling side by side again. Flame Splitter! There's no time to waste. Here's to one last adventure.
There you go. I don't know. Did we know that release date?
このドールルックと呼ばれるグラフィック素敵ですね。そして再構築されたシナリオには大人になったキーファが。どのような物語が待ち受けているのかお楽しみに。さて続いてはちょっと穏やかな気持ちになれる2作品から発売時期の発表です。インコンビニワンストア。
This is really interesting to me. This is very similar to how Nintendo Directs feel. I really wonder, like, what this is related to within, like, Japanese culture. Like, this is put together very similarly.
交流したりしながら選択を通じて物語を紡いでいきます。心地のいい効果音でリラックス、ガチャやコレクションといった遊び心のある要素でお楽しみいただけます。インコンビニワンストアメニーストーリーズは2026年4月発売です。コーヒートーク東京は東京の小さなカフェを舞台にしたノベルアドベンチャーゲーム。プレイヤーはバリスタとなり心温まる一杯を入れてお客様の声に耳を傾けます。人間はもちろん雪女やカッパなど日本の妖怪の末裔たちもカフェを訪れ悩みや喜びを語り合います。コーヒートーク東京は2026年3月5日発売です。
What pattern are we seeing in common? Very cozy, straightforward, somebody talking to the camera, introducing the next trailer. It's just packaged very similar to the Nintendo Directs.
急に静かになった気がしませんか。なんだか寒気も。さまざまな社会問題に切り込む人気ホラーシリーズブロークンロアから2作品が登場。1作目はブロークンロアアンフォロー。 SNS の暗い影に焦点を当てた一人称視点のホラーゲーム。見知らぬ不気味な家で目覚めたアン。脱出するため過去のトラウマや亡霊たちに追い詰められながらスマートフォンを駆使して出口を探していきます。ブロークンロアアンフォローは2026年1月16日発売です。
No, thank you.
さらに本日はシリーズ最新作ブロークンロアアセンドを初公開。シリーズおなじみの一人称視点のサバイバルホラーにクライミング要素が加わりました。前作ドントウォッチに引き続き東京が舞台の今作、主人公のレンとユイは動画配信サイトでの名声を求め危険を顧みずに東京タワーに挑みます。そこで2人を待ち受けるのは妖怪六六尾。ブロークンロアアセンドは2026年夏発売予定です。
Koei Tecmo. Dynasty something?
So this is Minakami Village.
No. Team Ninja.
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo. And a place that must never be seen. If I could capture it with the camera obscura.
Hurry, leave the village. If you can get out of the village, you'll be able to escape your fate.
Don't let go. Together.
The twins, where are they? To feel the ritual. Why did you run? Accept the fate of the sacrifice!
The festival failed. It's all because we ran away. Mayu will be together forever.
Fatal Frame 2.
All right.
Crimson Butterfly. Remake.
If you guys don't mind, make sure and hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for being here.
Begin.
March of next year.
本日は光栄テクモゲームスよりゼロ赤い蝶リメイクディレクターの柴田さんにお越しいただきました。柴田さん、よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
2003年に発売されたゼロ赤い蝶が今回待望のリメイクということなんですけれども、トレーラーを拝見して恐ろしさがさらにパワーアップしていたように感じるんですが、そちら何か秘密はあるんでしょうか。
はい、ありがとうございます。光と影ですね、ホラーにとって重要なところについてはすごくこだわってライティングして、見えるところと見えないところのバランスを追求しています。またそのキャラクターの肌の質感、透明感とか、服のこう物の感じですよね、もうリアルに表現しました。チーム忍者のアクションディレクターも参加していますので、バトルも楽しんでいただきたいです。幽霊がだんだん怖いものが近づいてくるのをじっくり見ながらギリギリで撮影するっていう、怖さ、ゲームシステムのいいところは踏襲しながら、実際のカメラのような、ズームだったりピントだったりという新しい要素を追加しました。またこのフィルター、カメラのフィルターがあると思うんですけど、それを切り替えると、見え方が変わっていってですね、音量に対してさまざまな効果があります。その戦闘でも探索でも特徴的な効果がありますので、状況に応じて切り替えながら使って、ゲームを進めていきます。
早くプレイしたいですさあ、本日は発売日の解禁という嬉しいニュースがありましたが、他にも新情報をご用意いただいたんですよね。
はい、実はデジタルデラックスエディションも発売が決定しました。こちらにはデジタルアートブックや特別な衣装が含まれており、本日初披露となります。本日から予約受付もスタートします。予約特典も各種ご用意しておりますので、皆さんぜひチェックしてみてください。
発売が待ち遠しいですね。柴田さん、本日はお忙しい中ありがとうございました。ゼロ赤い蝶リメイクは2026年3月12日発売予定です。そして光栄テクモゲームズからもう一つ発表があります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
It was during what I believed would be my final battle that you appeared before me.
Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side. For together, we shall see the new age of peace with our own hands.
Somebody said, "Where's Wolverine?" Sony's games. This is State of Play Japan. It's going to be a lot of Japanese, Chinese, and Korean developers. I don't know if you're going to see something like Wolverine here.
続いて9月に放送したステイトオブプレイではグランツーリスモシリーズの生みの親山内和則さんからグランツーリスモ7の大型アップデートスペック3が年末に配信されると発表がありました。本日は山内さんから追加のお知らせが届いています。早速見てみましょう。山内和則さんありがとうございました。グランツーリスモ7パワーパックでのリアルレーシングにご期待ください。さあどんどん参りましょう。記録と再生で道を切り開く新感覚レコードパズルアクションモーションレック。移動する、ジャンプする、そして動きの軌跡を記録して再生する。一見進めそうにない道も記録した動きを別の場所で再生すれば必ず突破できる。多彩なギミックを駆使して荒廃したステージを探索し機械に支配された世界の謎を解き明かしましょう。モーションレックは2026年春発売です。武教 RPG ワンダリングソード全ての DLC を同梱した完全版がバージョンアップされてプレイステーション5に登場。ピクセルアートで描かれる古代の中国を舞台にしたオープンワールド RPG。 主人公は英雄を夢見て旅に出ます。
これこそが俺が歩むべき道だ。
プレイヤーの選択によって変わる20種類のエンディング、戦略もアクションも楽しめる2種類の戦闘モード、そして新たに日本人キャストによる日本語フルボイスを実装。
あなたと共にあるならこの命惜しくはございません。
2026年5月28日発売です。愛ソムニウムファイルシリーズ最新作伊達要は眠らない From 愛ソムニウムファイルがプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4に登場。特殊捜査官伊達要と彼の火種に埋め込まれた AI 相棒がさらわれたネットアイドルイリスの行方を追います。調査を進める捜査パート、真相心理を探るソムニウムパート、そして新たに追加された脱出パート、3つのパートを行き交い事件の真相に迫ります。プレイステーション5向けに進化したグラフィックで緊迫した物語が展開されます。伊達要は眠らない From 愛ソムニウムファイルは2026年2月26日発売です。あの伝説のゲームが20年ぶりにプレイステーションに帰ってきます。日本ゲーム大賞2025優秀賞も受賞した首都高バトルがついに復活。首都環状を舞台にカスタムした自分だけのマシンで400人以上のライバルと戦い新時代の頂点を目指せ。シリーズ独自の SP バトルはドライバーの精神力を数値化したスピリットポイントを削り合う戦い。速さも重要ですがライバルとの心理戦こそが勝負を決める鍵となります。首都高バトルは2026年2月26日発売。パズル、RPG、推理アドベンチャー、そしてレースゲームまで バリエーションが豊かでしたね。
Yeah, you can't complain about variety. They've got kind of something for everybody, you know?
DLC のお知らせです。塊魂シリーズ最新作「Once Upon a 塊魂」に2つの新 DLC が登場。第1弾「塊魂ダンスダンスリミックスパック」、第2弾「塊魂ネオリミックスパック」。5つの新しいリミックス BGM と10個の衣装アイテムをそれぞれ収録。各 DLC 配信時に特別な衣装アイテムを全員にプレゼント。最高のビートと新しいスタイルで今年を締めくくろう。ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグがパックマンワールド2リパックに登場します。ソニックならではのスピード感が味わえる新ステージに加え、おなじみのギミックやキャラクターも登場します。さらにボス戦ではドクターエッグマンとの戦いが待ち受けます。パックマンワールド2リパックソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグコラボレーションコンテンツはプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4で本日から配信開始。先月プレイステーション5で発売されたデジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーシーズンパスの DLC 第1弾追加デジモン&エピソードパック1アルタネイトディメンションがついに登場。新たに追加される個性豊かな5体のデジモンととある人物たちを巡る物語が展開します。
その思いに俺たちも応える。
DLC 第1弾追加デジモン&エピソードパック1アルタネイトディメンションはこの冬配信です。今年8月に発売されたスーパーロボット対戦 Y から DLC が登場します。 DLC1 では銀河旋風ブライガーザ・ビッグオーフート探偵仮面ライダースカルの肖像の3作品が収録。3作品に関わる追加エリアミッションや追加プレイヤブル機体が楽しめます。スーパーロボット対戦 Y DLC1 は11月21日配信です。
さあお前の杖を数えろ。
Yeah, the Pac-Man stuff. Seeing anything Pac-Man kind of bums me out. I really wish that the Shadow Labyrinth would have been better than it was.
モンスターハンターワイルズ無料タイトルアップデート第4弾の配信日が12月16日に決定しました。このアップデートでは巨撃竜ゴグマジオスが登場予定です。さらにエンドコンテンツの拡充や季節イベント交わりの祭事も予定しています。12月16日から一狩り行こうぜ。続いてはソニックレーシングクロスワールドからのアップデート情報です。
I can't imagine calling everything they've shown up to now a bunch of Eastern swap. They've shown like really popular franchises, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Shadow Labyrinth is in my backlog. It has such a terrible score everywhere. I didn't feel like wasting time on it. It got bad scores on basically every platform. Like, not low, like bad.
DLC スポンジボブパックは11月20日に配信です。続いてご紹介するのはアクションアドベンチャーネバーグレイブザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース。新トレーラーの公開とさらに発売日もついに解禁です。 ネバーグレイブザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース開発責任者酒井康臣さんにお越しいただきました。酒井さん、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
酒井さん、トレーラーではゴーレムのような敵と戦っていたシーンがとても印象的だったんですけど、そのボス戦の魅力、そして他にどんなボスが登場するのか教えていただけますか？
はい、レーザー攻撃を繰り出していた巨大なゴーレムは最初のダンジョン遺跡のボスです。本作のボスはそれぞれ独自の攻撃パターンや特殊なギミックを持っていて、一筋縄ではいかないようになっています。例えば植物のボスは風を使ったり、ドラゴンのボスは溶岩を使ったり、マリオネットのボスはプレイヤーが使う魔法と似た魔法を使います。ボスによっては特定の敵への憑依が攻略の鍵になることもあります。またローグライクの要素によってダンジョン内のプレイヤー強化も毎回異なるため、ボスに繰り返し挑戦しても新鮮な緊張感を味わえると思います。
酒井さん、スタジオにお越しくださりありがとうございました。
お前が今いるこの場所は世界で唯一 DBS を搭載した実験室だ。
DBS 起動準備が整いました。
3、2、1。アバターとは可能性の海からサルベージしたデータをもとに構築した誰かの姿だ。ラグナというのはお前がダイブの際に使用できるアバターのうちの一つの名称だ。
つまり可能性のかけらとは無数に分岐する僕たちの未来の一部ということかい？
世界を救うためにはもっと情報が必要だ。
君はドクターメルクリウスが何か隠していると思ってます？
There it is, chat.
たとえアバターとリンクしていてもデータで構成された空間の中でお前は異物だ。
このことをドクターメルクリウスに報告します。
あなたは可能性のかけらを一つ手に入れました。全ては可能性だ。
ガフェ、やめてください。真っ黒な獣、
サルベージだ。そうだろう。
私たちが解析しているあの記憶の正体、一体何？
Yeah, I'm going to assume if Arc Systems is involved, entropy effect. Yeah. That's been on PC for a while. I had it on my wish list. I thought it looked sick. It's coming to PlayStation in February.
ブレイブルーエントロピーエフェクト X は完全新作ストーリー。そしてシリーズ過去作から直人黒金が参戦します。お楽しみに。さて、どんどん行きましょう。
Wait, is that the one that's already on Steam right now, right? It's got good scores. It looked awesome, but it's I've been waiting for it to come to PlayStation. I thought it looked sick.
が織りなす心温まる冒険活劇デーモン&ベイビー。探索要素とツインスティックシューターの戦闘システムを融合させた新感覚のアクション RPG。アイテムを集めレベルを上げて新たなスキルを習得し広大なステージを攻略しましょう。ステージはバラエティ豊かな敵やギミックがいっぱい。マシンガンやショットガンなど展開の武器を使って攻撃しましょう。魔王が赤ん坊を背負いながら戦い、その絆が深まっていく物語も大きな見どころです。子連れ魔王の壮大な冒険の幕が上がります。デーモン&ベイビーはプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4で2026年初旬発売です。
This looks great. I'll be real with y'all. This looks great.
ディスガイアシリーズのスタッフが手掛ける完全新作 3D アクション RPG 狂乱魔改ズム。主人公は倒した敵を獣魔として従え共に戦うことができます。強靭なドラゴンや妖艶なサキュバスなど獣魔の種類は全部で16種類。一緒に戦わせるのはもちろん武器に変えて強力な技を放つことも可能です。全ての力を使いこなし裏切り者から大切なプリンを取り戻しましょう。狂乱魔改ズムは2026年1月29日発売です。運命のトリガーはアンリアルエンジン5で開発された次世代のタクティカルヒーローシューターです。公開されているアウェイクナー10名に加え新たにアタッカータイプのファリー、そしてディフェンダータイプのタタとその相棒ロボットビビが参戦します。分身を操り敵を翻弄するファリー、拠点を難攻不落の砦に変えていく 奇才エンジニアのタタ。それぞれの個性的な能力を駆使してライバルを打ち破りましょう。さらに待望の新マップも高くそびえる城壁、複雑な地形、変化に富む路地によって構成されます。全ての戦闘が唯一無二の体験になること間違いなし。お気に入りのヒーローを見つけ、新しい戦場で世界中のプレイヤーと競い合いましょう。
It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Some of the games, dude, they're not even they're not even trying to hide it anymore. Like, just make them huge and bouncing everywhere.
他にも魅力的なキャラクターが勢ぞろいしていますので、ぜひプレイしてみてくださいね。次はスクエアエニックスの大人気シリーズ最新作オクトパストラベラーゼロに関する発表です。
So far, the leak of all the companies that were going to be here has been spot on. We're waiting for like Pocket Pair and a couple others at this point.
As I hold a dim lamp for this road, all the souls I walked past may fade, but still last near. Show this
Wait, Pocket Pair was shown? How did I miss Pocket Pair?
My technique shall be yours. Oh, scarlet flame, blaze bright and cleanse this sacred land.
Oh, the Witch and the Curse was... I didn't realize that was Pocket Pair. The Witch and the Curse. I didn't even catch that. That game looked cool. I didn't see Pocket Pair's logo.
All the riches of the world are mine. Why, I'll even give you this dirty little town you so love, to do with as you please.
Power and the fear it induces is the only thing that can control people.
You're a survivor of Wishvale.
Yeah, they're publishing the side-scroller. I didn't see their logo popped up. I must have been looking at chat or something. Wired Rope is saying it was really fast. I didn't see it.
To me. Let's do our best to rebuild Wishvale into the place it used to be.
You said it. I'm ready when you are.
Fame is nothing more than pretense. Will you continue to grip the blade of revenge, consumed by hatred? Marvelous! Let the finale begin!
No, I didn't blank out. I was just enjoying it. I try not to talk over stuff unless it's absolutely necessary.
そしてなんと本日から体験版の配信を開始します。体験版はゲーム冒頭3時間をプレイできます。体験版でプレイした内容は本編発売時に引き継ぎが可能です。主人公のキャラクターメイクや序盤のストーリーをお楽しみください。本日はアークシステムワークスからマーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズプロデューサーの山中さん、アートディレクターの黒坂さんにお越しいただきました。お二人ともどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いいたします。
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズはどんな思いを込めて制作されたのか、それからファンの皆さんにはどんな体験を味わってほしいと考えていらっしゃるのかお話しいただけますでしょうか。
はい、このタイトル、日本から世界へというキーワードを掲げて開発してまして、マーベルってもともとやっぱりアメリカで生まれてアメリカで育ってきた今や巨大なコンテンツになっていると思うんですけれども、それをですね我々日本人がどのように受け止めて、解釈して再構築して日本人らしくアークシステムワークスらしく出力していくかというところを非常にテーマで大きなテーマとして掲げています。その新しいマーベル、日米のカルチャーが融合したマーベルというのをファンの方にぜひ楽しんでいただきたいなと思ってます。
これは続報がますます楽しみですね。
はい、で今回ですねプレイステーション5にて第2回目のクローズドベータを実施させていただきます。12月の第1週の週末を予定しておりまして、第1回 CBT、クローズドベータテストのキャラクターに加えてスパイダーマンとゴーストライダーがプレイアブルとなっております。本日はですね、2回目となるクローズドベータテストのですね予告トレーラーを
I figured out why I'm not talking. I'm reading. That's why I'm not commentating.
親愛なる隣人スパイダーマンだ。
さあ始めようぜ。地獄へのロードトリップだ。覚悟しな。
Was that hinting at playable characters, or do we already know that those characters are playable? Like Psylocke was back there, Professor X was back there, Nightcrawler was back there. I wonder if they're already hinting at other characters.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ。
いやー、ワクワクさせられましたね。どんな展開になるのか期待です。トレーラーに映っていたのって X マンションのステージですよね。こちらは新しいステージなんでしょうか。
さすがよく気づきましたね。
そうですね。今回の、
Yeah,
X
Colossus,
マンションステー
Beast,
ジ、
Archangel
いろいろな宝探しを楽しんでもらえるように、細かいネタだったり、ギ
Iceman
ミックだったりをいっぱい仕込んでますので、ぜひねプレイして、こちら見ていただけると嬉しいと思ってます。このステージはワンエリアだけのステージになっています。エリアが少ないので、ちょっとね内容が薄いって思う方もいるかもしれませんが、こちら、バトルの進行に合わせてドラマチックに変化するような面白い仕掛けを取り入れてます。
ゴーストライダーはダークで迫力あるキャラクターですが、ビジュアルやアニメーションをデザインする上でどんなチャレンジがありましたか。
はい、まずゴーストライダーを出すにあたって、まずキャラクター、すぐにゴーストライダーがいるので、そのキャラクターを誰にするのかというところで、かなり悩みがありました。今回ですねロビー・レイエス、採用させていただいたわけです。
なぜロビー・レイエスのゴーストライダーを選ばれたんでしょうか。
はい、今日の時点ではちょっと詳しくはお話できないんですけど、ストーリー的にですね、今回ちょっと若い方の、ゴーストライダーを出したいというちょっと事情がありまして、描きたかったっていう事情がありまして、今回はジョニー・ブレズではなくてロビーの方を選んだということになります。
なるほど。僕もマーベルファンの一人として、そして声優としてユニバースにも関わらせていただいているので、今作がどのように広がっていくのかとても楽しみです。それでは最後に世界中のファンの皆さんに向けてメッセージをお願いします。
このゲーム、皆さんのお力をもとにもっともっといいゲームにしていきたいと思っていますので、ぜひ第2回クローズドベータテストにもご参加いただきまして、皆さんが感じたこと、ご意見ご要望をですねいただければと思います。
日本のアニメとアメコミが融合したマーベルの独特のアート表現をぜひプレイして楽しんでください。
本日は素敵なお話を聞かせていただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Curse this Dreadlord.
The aftermath of the long night.
you go. Fans of that game, I feel just feel nothing for those games now. I
お楽し
spent
みいただけましたでしょうか。
how many hundreds of hours? That's the Shino.
PS5 の5周年という節目に改めて PS5 の体験をご説明するとともにいくつかのニュースを共有します。 PS5 の体験といえばデュアルセンスワイヤレスコントローラーです。 PS5 をお買い上げいただくとすぐにアストロズプレイルームで体験いただけますが、キャラクターがステージを動き回る様がこれまでにない感覚でお楽しみいただけます。技術的にはアダプティブトリガーとハプティックフィードバック、そして内蔵スピーカーによって目で見る情報、耳から聞く情報、手で感じる情報の3つが調整されて生み出される体験です。そして PS5 は目を見張るような綺麗な映像、ストレスを感じないスピーディーなゲーム進行を実現するための技術も詰め込んでいます。ネットワークを通じて進化し続ける体験、プレイステーションアップ、ファミリーアップを通じたスマホでの体験など、いつでもどこでもフレンドやコンテンツに簡単にアクセスできます。また PS5 においては数千の PS4 向けのゲームも遊ぶことができ、過去にご購入いただいたゲームに加え PS4 向けにしか発売されなかったゲームも遊べます。たくさんの方々にリビングルームの大きなテレビで PS5 をお使いいただいておりますが、プレイステーションポータルリモートプレイヤーを通じてリビングルームを超えて PS5 を楽しめるようなご提案も差し上げております。そして本日ゲーミングモニターを日本と米国で発売することを発表します。鮮やかな映像に加えデュアルセンスワイヤレスコントローラーを充電できるフックも搭載しています。先日発表しましたパルスエレベートワイヤレススピーカーとともにデスクトップ環境でも PS5 を存分にお楽しみください。 PS5 をどこでどのように楽しむかの選択肢を今後も広げてまいります。最後に PS5 の5周年を記念して日本国内の皆さんに特別なご案内があります。日本アカウント日本語専用の PS5 をご用意します。本モデルは希望小売価格税込み55,000円とお求めになりやすい PS5 デジタルエディションです。
You guys were right about them doing a I did not think they would do that. That's crazy.
PS5 そして素晴らしいゲームをお楽しみいただきたいと思っております。
They're really trying to shift their saturation in Japan because it just hasn't been as good. It has not been as good. So what is that? That's the region locked one. Yeah. So what's 55,000 yen in USD? Why is that special? It'll allow them to basically, it's $356 USD. So that's basically a $350 console and you can only use it in Japan. So what they more than likely do is they control production, they control distribution. It's a smaller amount. So, and then they sell it for a cheaper amount because it only works there. It's only distributed there. It's probably produced there, right? The production, distribution, development, all of it's probably in Japan. They limit it to Japan, and they're able to sell it for a lower cost. It'll only work in Japan.
には作品ごとに異なる魅力がたくさん詰め込まれています。時には仲間と一緒に、時には一人でじっくりと。プレイステーションにはあらゆる遊び方があります。この番組が皆さんの次の冒険のきっかけになれば嬉しいです。それではまたお会いしましょう。ありがとうございました。
Yeah, this obviously is a smattering of games that are somewhat. There was like two that I was like, oh, I would play those, and the rest are very much not my cup of tea, which is totally fine. I think that's. I've said this before. Like when I end watching a State of Play or a showcase, and there are like a handful of games I'm interested in, and then the rest I'm kind of like about. I think that's a good thing because that means a lot of different consumers are getting a lot of different options. So I think that that's exactly what I kind of expected. It's the type of games I expected to see. We didn't see anything from China Hero, but I think that probably makes sense since it was called State of Play Japan. That might have been a bit of a record scratch for the Japanese audience to suddenly see an emphasis placed on China and the Chinese market and the China Hero project. So, yeah, that was 40 minutes. That was fast. That felt very, very fast. So, thank you guys for 200 likes. Thank you for all the love and support today. We've had a great day. And it's only Tuesday, for Pete's sakes. I'll have to figure out what in the world we're going to talk about tomorrow. Are we going to get any info on the PlayStation Monitor? Yeah, it's hard when a lot of the info that pops up is in Japanese, because I wasn't sure, release dates. I wasn't sure prices and stuff, and it seemed like a lot of that stuff's not intended for us. I don't know if I read it or heard it correctly. Well, not heard it, but read it correctly. Is that monitor only going to launch in Japan? I thought that's what they said. The monitor did look pretty cool, though. Like the little thing for the controller. I was like, that's kind of hot. You were surprised you liked Night Rain? I played too much Elden Ring, and those games are I'm just not cut out for them. Like, I played Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro leading up to Elden Ring, and then I played Elden Ring over 120 hours. And I just think I ruined myself in those games. I don't think I've ever really been cut out for them or wired for them. I just don't have the temperament or the patience for it. I can get to the point where I beat them. It's not a question of skill. I don't think you're going to beat Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro and Elden Ring, if you're terrible. But I just don't have the temperament. I don't know. That Elden Ring stuff looks so cool, and I'm just I have zero desire to go play Night Rain. But plenty of people are enjoying it, and they're probably really excited to get DLC. So I always celebrate when games I don't play get DLC, because that means fans are getting stuff that they probably want. Gran Turismo 7. I'm not a racing game guy, but I'm sure fans of that game are probably pretty excited to see all that. A few games I'm interested in, rest I could care less about. Today we are introducing a gaming monitor which will launch in Japan and the U.S. Oh, it did say Japan and the U.S. I misread it. It was so hard to read the subtitles. They were really fast, and at times it was white on white, so it was hard to read. Tokone is PC and PS5 only. Yes, I'm imagining that Marvel Tokone Fighting Souls will end up on Xbox and Nintendo Switch. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. Yeah, I would imagine it would be there. It will be there eventually, that is. So, yeah. I don't know if anything of significance happened today in gaming news. I don't think we would need to debrief on that event at all tomorrow. I mean, we could obviously talk about it, but I mean, it's a lot of games. It's exciting. It's DLC. It's release dates. It's trailers. But we spent the bulk of the day kind of waiting and anticipating it. So I'll have to kind of look and see if there's something that I feel like overrides that. If not, I suppose we would have to make that maybe the center stage. I was not able to really pay attention to gaming news today while we were in the waiting room. We were just kind of talking and vibing. So we'll see. Surprised Octopath Traveler 0 wasn't there. It's out this month. Wait, I thought they showed Octopath. Or am I imagining things? You got a lot of your guesses right, Christopher. You guessed a lot of the appearances correctly. Sony announces official PlayStation gaming monitor, 27-inch QHD 240Hz HDR controller dock. Octopath was there? Yeah, I thought Octopath was there. Yeah. Some stuff popped up really fast. I didn't see Pocket Pair's name pop up. I missed that for a split second. And then somebody was like, well, you weren't saying anything. You weren't talking. I realized why I wasn't talking. I was like busy reading. I was like trying to read about that witch game, that 2D side scroller. I'm like reading and also trying to look at the gameplay and trying to read, and it was like stimulus overdrive. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do both. So I'm at work. I may have missed a few announcements. Yeah, Octopath was there. You missed it. You predicted that was one of your predictions. Okay. Well, it's like 10 minutes to me having dinner, so yeah. I'm going to everything announced. Okay, so Zuby's got a tweet with everything. I can't. What did you do to that tweet? I can't click on it. The heck is going on? I got it. I got it saved. $10-minute green room. No, I got no time for green room. So we are 20 members away from the goal for the week, which will be my wife and I playing Arc Raiders on Friday night. At this point, we'll be working on a stretch goal of an Arc Raiders community night on Saturday. That is what we will do. We will likely organize that in the Discord, because I don't think streams on Saturdays have been a good move in the past. Friday night's kind of a nice send-off for the week. So, yeah. Appreciate you guys. Make sure and smash that like button on your way out. There's still over 300 of you here. Thanks for the support today for the waiting room as well as this live event. Appreciate you guys and all the support so much. I think I'm all paid up on all the memberships that I owed. I believe I did all that today. Twitch had a strong showing today with the help of Flyers and Alex and Wire Rope, and then YouTube just went bonkers. So I appreciate you guys doing what you're doing and supporting us in this way. We had a lot of coffee orders today as well. Don't forget to check out reforgeroast.com. We're doing a big sale on the light and the medium roast, $10.95 a bag, which is a great deal in light of all the prices lately on food and stuff. So that is high quality coffee. I drink the medium roast every day. And we're doing that $10.95 a bag right now. So check that out as you end your day. And get in the Discord. Discord's a great place to stay in touch with the community. That's also where we do Green Room. So get in the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the morning for morning coffee. I got to figure out what tomorrow's show is about. Usually I've already got that planned by now, but I was hanging out with y'all. So hopefully you enjoyed today. I know I did. Thank you so much for the support. Hit the Steam stuff is dropping tomorrow. Headset controller, possibly Steam box. Yeah, I don't know if we can do that. Are they doing an event? Rope? If they're doing an event, we could do something with that. So, in any case, see you guys. Get in the Discord. Don't miss out. All right? Take care.